What's going on, everybody? You got the crazy dog back for another video. And in this video, I am going to be talking about the World Series and how the heck the Indians shut out the another great offense in the Chicago Cubs. The Cubbies. Well, let's get started by talking about the fact that Corey Kluber pitched a gem last night. The dude literally, that showed last night showed that he is our ace, and he could possibly win another Cy Young. I doubt he will, but hey, he's a candidate. He's our ace for a reason. That dude, when he plays his best, he could go 6, 7, maybe even 8 innings, and just that really helps out your bullpen when you got a starter who can go 7, 8, maybe even 9 innings. You know, that lets your bullpen kind of rest. Now, luckily for us, it wasn't just Corey Kluber doing the work. As on the other side, behind the plate, our catcher, Roberto Perez, who, by the way, struggled immensely during the regular season, showed up once again with 2 home runs, including a no-doubter in the 7th inning. That put us up. That pretty much put the final tally 6-0. I mean, watching Roberto play right now really makes me think, why in the heck did I want Jonathan Lucroy? I mean, yes, Jonathan Lucroy would have been a good asset to have. I mean, you have an all-star catcher going with your ace, and then you have an all-star shortstop, and some pretty good players surrounding them as well. But Roberto Perez, so far this postseason, has played amazing. Of course, then you look at his regular season numbers, and I'm glad those regular season numbers go out the door once the postseason starts, because he's played like a totally different person now. And it's even better because we don't even have to use Yan Gomes. I even forgot he came back. I'm just glad we're having so much success right now. Let's hope we can keep it up. Not to mention Francisco Lindor. You know, all of you people that got your free taco, you're welcome. Because Francisco Lindor stole a base, and Taco Bell's promotion was steal a base, steal a taco. For every base stolen, you get a free Doritos Locos taco. Doritos Locos taco. I don't know if that means if there's 3 stolen bases in a game, you get 3 tacos, I guess. Hey, that's pretty cool. I for some reason that kind of confused me, and it still somewhat does, because it's all about, so if there's 3 stolen bases in a game, you get 3 Doritos Locos tacos. Wow. Okay, yeah, I just fixed it. Okay, I just figured it out. Okay. Wow, why was I so confused by that? So weird. But anyways, talking about this game, you know, looking at the Cubs offense before game 1, and just all their good hitters they have, you know, I'm very amazed that we were able to keep them at 0 runs, especially when Andrew Miller went in there and scared the living crap out of everyone in Cleveland when he loaded the bases up, but then he quickly emptied them by striking out the rest of the guys. Well, actually, there was a fly ball that was caught. Rajai Davis missed a potential double play because he just flat out didn't even see it happen. He didn't even see the base. I mean, he didn't notice that the guy at second base was running, and then he had to stop and come running back, and he didn't see it. So, you know, I can't really yell at him for that. He just didn't see it. So there's your 1 out, and then he struck out the next 2. Made them dance. But, I think any other pitcher is in there in that situation, they give up at least 1 or 2 runs. Andrew Miller goes in there, kind of struggles a little bit with his location. And what does he do? Oh, he doesn't give up a single run. I mean, that's freaking God status right there. That is some magic. And I'll say this again, that dude is legit worth every single prospect we gave up. Now, looking at game 2, it's going to be Jake Arrieta on the mound for the Cubs, going against drone boy Trevor Bauer. I really hope we go up 2-0 because that will really put the pressure on the Cubs. Granted, they've come back from deficits much like that before. But, I mean, it would really put severe pressure on them. But, going back into Chicago, it'd be great to be up 2-0 in the series. Because in Chicago, there is no designated hitter. The pitcher gets to swing the bat. And this is kind of good that we're having Bauer pitch today, because with his pinky and how uncertain it is if it'll even stay closed or if it'll open up like Mount Vesuvius again, we don't want him to swing the bat and have that thing burst again. But I just hope he has a good game today. I hope his wound stays closed. His jersey stays, dry, not bloody. And I hope we can get this win today. Go up 2-0, heading over to Chicago, where we could possibly go up maybe 3-4-0. Imagine that. I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to jinx us. But it would be mighty nice to go into Chicago up 2-0. But of course, we got an immense task ahead of us with Jake Arrieta on the mound. Oh, man. It's going to be fun. What a time to be a Cleveland fan, except for the Browns. The Browns, I might as well just disown them right now. I don't even want to talk about the Browns right now, but I'm going to talk about their game coming up with the Jets soon. Don't worry, I'm still going to be doing that. I just had to address the good team. Not to mention the Cavs one, too. That was nice. They pretty much blew out the Knicks. So much for that super team. Yeah. D Rose, he's an idiot. Our team's we got a super team. I think we can win almost every game. Yeah, but you took that L. So you're not going 82-0. We're gonna go 81-1. No. The Knicks are gonna be just typical Knicks, They ain't gonna be good. They're gonna be like if they make the playoffs, they're gonna be a lower seed. Heck, they may even play us again. If they even make the playoffs, which they probably won't because they're the Knicks. And they're gonna find some way to fall out of contention in like February or March. And then their Knicks fans are gonna be all crying because our team sucks. Phil Jackson sucks. Why did we get D Rose? And then you got Joakim Noah. Yeah, by the way, it must have felt really good for J.R. Smith and Amon Shumpert to get a ring with Melo in town. If you did not know the whole situation, J.R. Smith and Shumpert were teammates of Melo for a few years, and they didn't win a dang thing. J.R. and Shump come to Cleveland. Oh, and they get 2 finals appearances and 1 ring. I wonder if Melo is feeling a bit mellow. Okay, I'm done talking about basketball. I talked about baseball and basketball. But yeah, yesterday was a very, very fun day in Cleveland. I enjoyed it. Hopefully today continues the awesomeness. But yeah, after today, after the game tonight, I will hopefully, if I'm awake, if I'm not going crazy, because for all I know, we could be up 2-0. So if anything, expect a review video either tonight or tomorrow. And I'll talk about, because tomorrow is the travel day, so there will be no game tomorrow. But of course, that's actually a perfect day to talk about games 2 and 3. Reviewing game 2, previewing game 3. Which, by the way, I believe will be Tomlin going against, I don't know who's going up for the Cubs, but I do know we have Tomlin going up game 3. So that'll be fun. But I will talk about game 3 after this game ends. Most likely tomorrow. Of course, it's raining out right now in Cleveland. It's been drizzling. We'll see. They actually pushed the start of the game up an hour to 7 o'clock because of the threat of rain. So we'll see how that goes. But anyways, I'm Crazy Dog 99. I will have my Browns Jets preview video coming up in a little bit. In fact, by the time you are watching this video, I am probably already working on the Jets video, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, I'm Crazy Dog 99. Go Browns, go Cavs, and most of all, go Indians. Hashtag Cleveland against the world. We got a ton of haters. Oh, and by the way, I got some important Browns news that I will talk about in my Jets preview video. So, look out for that. I'm Crazy Dog for the third time, and I'm out.